Imagine waking up one morning and seeing a humanoid robot casually walking around your house, making breakfast, and even holding a conversation with you. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's not. The AI revolution has officially stepped into our homes. Backed by OpenAI, 1X developed this humanoid that's taking a real step toward AI-powered assistance in our daily lives. But before we dive into the new design features, AI interactions, and all the hardware enhancements, we should probably look into the problem with humanoids. For decades, we've dreamed of humanoid robots walking among us, helping with daily tasks, working alongside us, even becoming part of our everyday lives. But there is just one problem. Yeah, this is what humanoid robots have looked like in reality. Instead of smooth, natural movement, we got this. Instead of real conversations, we got robotic voices struggling to understand basic commands. So, what's the holdup? Why are humanoid robots still struggling to fit into our world? Well, that's exactly what leading tech companies are trying to change. Walking is something humans take for granted, but for robots, it's an enormous challenge. Most humanoid robots either shuffle clumsily or rely on wheels, hardly the graceful movement we see in movies. And even when they do move, communication is another hurdle. Most humanoid robots can barely hold a basic conversation without misunderstanding commands or responding like a broken answering machine. And perhaps the biggest issue? They're just not useful in real-world environments. A robot might look impressive in a controlled lab, but the moment you put it in a normal home with kids running around, pets getting in the way, and objects constantly moving, it just doesn't work. Why this matters? We're standing at the edge of a massive shift in technology. The dream of humanoid robots has always been about more than just building machines that walk and talk. It's about redefining how humans and AI interact in the real world. AI has already changed the way we work, communicate, and even create. But integrating that intelligence into a physical form, one can move, learn, and assist like a human. That's an entirely different challenge, and that's exactly why this moment is so important. If we can finally build a humanoid robot that works, one that understands, adapts, and seamlessly integrates into daily life, then we're not just witnessing an advancement in robotics, we are witnessing the next era of human-AI collaboration. So, is NeoGamma the breakthrough we've been waiting for? NeoGamma, how it works. Unlike traditional humanoid robots, which rely on pre-programmed movements, NeoGamma is powered by advanced AI-driven motor control. That means it can move with fluidity, responding to its environment in real time. With a 42 actuator system, every movement is calculated, smooth, and reactive. Each actuator mimics the mechanics of human muscles and tendons, allowing it to move with an unprecedented level of fluidity and balance. It can adjust dynamically, shifting its weight and recalibrating in real time, just like you and me. No more awkward, rigid movements, just natural, human-like motion. Whether it's walking through a crowded room or picking up a fragile object, every movement is precise. And most importantly, adaptive. Let's take a closer look at its design features. NeoGamma's body is made from a lightweight yet durable aluminum alloy designed to provide strength without sacrificing agility. At just 160 centimeters tall, which is 5'3", and weighing 63 kilograms, that is 139 pounds, it's compact enough to operate in human environments without towering over or intimidating people. And those hands? They're not just robotic clamps. NeoGamma features 5-fingered hands with force sensors and adaptive grip control, meaning it can hold delicate objects without crushing them, which is a problem many robots still struggle with. It's designed for precision, whether that's handing you a cup of coffee or assembling intricate machinery. But movement and grip control are just one part of the equation. For NeoGamma to function in the real world, it needs to see, hear, and respond intelligently. Equipped with a stereo camera system and depth sensors, it builds a real-time 3D model of its surroundings, allowing it to navigate without bumping into objects or people. And thanks to advanced spatial awareness algorithms, it can predict motion. That means it doesn't just react to things around it, it anticipates them. But a humanoid robot is more than just movement. It's about interaction. And this is where NeoGamma really shines. Unlike traditional robots that rely on basic command and response systems, NeoGamma features a 4-microphone array with directional audio processing, meaning it can identify who's speaking, detect tone, and respond appropriately. Even in a noisy environment, it filters out background sounds and locks onto human speech, ensuring clear and efficient interactions. Oh, and of course, a humanoid robot is only as good as its intelligence, and this is where NeoGamma takes a major leap forward. At its core, NeoGamma is powered by AI-driven language models, allowing it to engage in conversations, learn from interactions, and even adapt its responses based on context. It's not just responding to commands, it's understanding intent, making decisions, and learning from its environment. The little details matter. From the way its hands adjust their grip, to the way it turns its head slightly when spoken to how it makes subtle eye movements to simulate focus, these small cues make a world of difference. They make the robot feel present, like it's not just processing data, but actually engaged with the world around it. This is where things start to get interesting. NeoGamma isn't perfect, it's still evolving, but what it represents is something we have never had before. A humanoid robot that's actually approaching real-world usability. Is this something you dream of having one day? Let us know in the comments. Now, let's take a second to think about the real question. If humanoid robots can move like us, interact like us, and adapt to the real world, how long before they become an integral part of the workforce? From warehouses to hospitals to service industries, humanoid robots could take on dangerous, repetitive, or physically demanding jobs, freeing up human workers to focus on creativity, problem-solving, innovation, and more importantly, their health. But with every leap forward in technology comes a question. What does this mean for jobs? Will robots replace human workers, or simply change the way we work? And beyond the workplace, what happens when humanoid robots enter our homes? Could they provide care for the elderly, assist people with disabilities, or simply make everyday life easier? Or will we face entirely new challenges like questions of privacy, ethics, and how we integrate artificial intelligence into human relationships? We are still in the early stages of robotics and AI. NeoGamma isn't perfect. No humanoid robot is, but the fact that we are even this close? That's what makes this moment so important, because today, it's a prototype, a stepping stone. But tomorrow, it could be something far more significant. As AI continues to evolve, companies like 1X and OpenAI are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And they're not alone. Over at X, Elon Musk is taking AI in a different direction with Grok 3, a powerful new language model designed to challenge the status quo. So what happens when AI isn't just powering humanoid robots like NeoGamma, but also reshaping the way we think, communicate, and interact with the digital world? That's exactly what we explored in our deep dive into Elon Musk's Grok 3 AI model. If you want to understand how AI is evolving beyond robotics and into digital intelligence, make sure to check out that video next. Click here, right here, and find out more. Because whether it's humanoid robots or AI-driven chat models, one thing is clear. The future of intelligence is unfolding right in front of us. And trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. Thanks for watching.